very good afternoon, and the warmest of welcomes I extend to all and welcome along here on behalf of the good team at EVES to our auction room, and of course to our owners, welcoming to you, and may I extend the hand of gratitude towards you for entrusting the fantastic team here at EVES with the marketing of your very fine property. It's certainly been our great privilege. Introducing our auction team led by our branch manager Tanya Sway and our sales manager, of course, Nikki Tracy. Assisting on the technology, we have the wonderful Alison Winnick. Now, Alison will be displaying feats of numerical and technological dexterity, as Alison is in charge of that all-important bid sequence, which will be displayed on the screen by my side. The astute among you will know by now that Louis MacDonald is my name, and it's an absolute pleasure to be conducting proceedings, but more simply here, in the capacity to guide you along your journey to ownership. Our bidders and buyers throughout the campaign, spearheaded by our lead agent Jayden King. Jayden will have furnished you with documentation which will aid in your purchasing decision here this afternoon. Among that documentation, Jayden will have supplied you with a copy of the Real Estate Authority's approved guide to sale and purchase agreements. He will also have supplied you with a copy of the auction terms and particulars from which we work, and to those terms and particulars I take you now, good folk, as we run through the conduct of auction. It will come as no surprise that our owners offer up that property subject to that confidential written reserve price. Subject to that reserve price being reached, I'm permitted to sell the property to the highest bidder. Our owners have given me, as the auctioneer, the exclusive right to place bids on their behalf. That is what we refer to as the vendor bid. Any vendor bids that I do place will be clearly identified to you as such. Ironically, I shall use the term vendor bid. Any vendor bids that I do place will only be placed at a level well below that reserve price where the property is clearly not for sale. Now, bidders and buyers, as the auctioneer, I may execute my right to refuse a bid. If I do not deem it to be in the best interests of our owners, if a dispute during the bidding happens to arise, I will simply arbitrate that dispute. I shall be your numerical conductor throughout the sweet symphony of the bidding, following my lead along to the grand finale of the call, which will be signified by the percussive of my gavel coming down on the rostrum like so. If you so happen to find yourself in that very, very fortunate position of holding the highest bid, well, congratulations. You are deemed to be our purchaser, and your obligations are therefore twofold. Sign your name on a memorandum of contract and pay a deposit of a neat, easy 10% of the purchase price. Bidders and buyers, those are your only obligations as we look toward our offering. Our owners proudly offer up that address, 228 Knight Road, Ruatongara West, more formally described as an estate in freehold, comprising of a sum 4.3064 hectares, more or less as we say, being Lot 2 deposit plan 454368, fully contained and described on that record of title 583188. Vacant possession is on offer on that settlement date described as the 1st of July 2022. Clause 22 in the agreement relating to alert level changes. If any COVID does affect the transaction, you could well and truly say that our agreement well and truly has you COVID. So, that worked well. The offering here, positioned on just over 4 hectares of land framed by those rolling pastures and magnificent mountain ranges. Such postcard-worthy scenery is certainly a prime example of the peace and tranquility that the country life affords. The home itself, completed in 2016, thoughtfully designed with the family in mind, boasting a quartet of spacious bedrooms, including that ensuite of the master, giving the master of the residence that sense of individuality and privacy away from the cacophony of household life. Abundant in glazing, giving that all-desired light, bright and spacious feel. The shaker-style kitchen featuring that magnificent range are sure to be a joy to the home chef to display their culinary arts. While the open-plan layout, which seamlessly flows onto that patio, your gin and tonics are sure to taste pretty sweet right here, while you bathe in that country sun and take in that country refreshing air. The gently rolling pastures are ideal for running stock, equestrian ventures, and of course, even the thrill of dirt bikes. An enticing proposition it certainly is, and the opportunity is right here, right now. Good folk, as I place myself into your hands as I seek now for that opening bid, opening offer. It's a public auction, folks, not a silent auction. Start me away. I am aware of conditional interest waiting in the wings. Opportunities right here before you. Might I suggest 900,000, but I say to you, what would I know about value? I'm purely a humble auctioneer, applying my trade to pay for my fiance's extortionate wedding plans. At 900,000 there, very well. You delay, I'll play at a vendor bid now at 900,000, and our vendors are very happy to remain our owners at 900,000, and I'll chase down a mere 100,000 on the rise and put you at $1 million and in front in a prominent position. It is to be indeed in front in an auction room, and 900,000 with our owners, first time. Twice the bid. Opportunity is here before you, or you dare enter that deep dark abyss of the conditional market for the third and final opportunity right here, right now. Very well. I will formally pass the property in, but before I do so, I will place a second bid on behalf of our owners there. A vendor bid at $1 million as a line in the sand, so to speak. Interest upwards of there. Contact our lead agent, Jaden King. He's very happy to get you home. Well, that concludes our auction here at EVES. Thank you for your attendance, and we very, very much look forward to seeing you next time. All the best.